Black supremacy. This is the second video that I told you I was going to do to show you how to invite people to King Noble's Blog Talk Radio events or whatever events that we got going on. And again, if you haven't already seen the first video, you should go to King Noble Black Rulership community on YouTube and watch the video called King Noble Black Rulership Online Nation Building Intro, so you can see why it is that I'm making these videos and how it is that you can better assist with the Black Supremacy Network and mission. So again, go check that out. Also go to the Google Plus page if you're on Google Plus and add us as a friend there. And so tonight we're doing a Blog Talk Radio show, and I just wanted to use this as an opportunity to show you how to invite your friends. And if you've been wondering why I haven't made the video, I mean, we did a radio show prior. I wasn't really able to invite anybody, but so tonight I'm going to take the opportunity and invite some of you. So what you do whenever you see us post a video, post an invite to the Blog Talk Radio show, of course you're going to click join. There should be a join button wherever you see it, and once you join, it's going to register you as going. So the next thing that you're going to do is click, first of all, share the event to your page, and when you click on that button, this is going to come up, so you can type a little a message here, and then you could either share it to one of your groups or friends timeline in a private message. I usually just share it to the group and to my page. So right now I'm just going to share it to the page, and then when you go to the page, you'll also see it. You'll see how many people are going and so forth. So it's just real quick. And I'll probably make this video over, but since I'm inviting people tonight, I just wanted to go ahead and show you. So you see, it'll show you the link, how many people's going, what time. So that's what will show up on your wall. And so the next thing you do is click invite again, and you choose your friends. So when you do that, this window is going to come up, and depending on how many friends you have, you can select all. Right now it's showing just as suggested friends. Then you go to the next tab, and you see I got 588 friends, so it's not going to let me select all 588 friends. So you just keep going through the tabs and waiting for it to load. So I don't have any close friends that I have created any tabs or that I have selected and put in there. So then I am in Atlanta, Georgia right now, so I select all, and it's gonna, Facebook automatically selects who's all here. You know, then you go to the family. I haven't put anybody in that area, and you just keep on going. Select all. I've created some of these tabs. Select all. Select all. What I started to do was, if you see here in November 2014, I started to, it's better, you can go through this faster if you actually create categories. And how you do that is, do I remember that right now? I really don't remember that, so I'll probably put that in another video. But you create categories. Oh yeah, what you do is when you get a new friend, say for example, if I just go to this person's page here and I open them up, you create a category under their name, and you add people based on these different categories into those groups. So you would click friend, and then you would click, when it loads up, it's going to show some categories, and you add them to these categories. But let me go back here, make sure. See, I think I lost the window, but it's nothing to go back to it. So yeah, you don't want to come out of this window once you do get it open. So it's a good thing I'm, showing you that. So while that's opening, I'll just show you how to do this if it loads. So yeah, they got a list here: close friends, acquaintance, add to another list. So I click add to another list, and you could go down here and create a new list. So I created these lists here, and that's how I did that. So the reason you want to do that is, again, because they're not going to let you select all friends, right? So what you want to do is create as many smaller categories as you can. That way, when you do go to adding friends to the event, it's a lot easier. So again, we go back to where I left off, which was all the friends I had added in November 2014, which was only 10. But you could do that for every month, December 2014, and every month after that. So you just keep selecting all, and then you see over here, it'll show you who has been added. So you close that down. If you hosted events, you'll see some people there. Now this is kind of why I'm excited tonight, is because I just figured something out while I was adding people to these events. And what I found out was that, it's good to join these events, and then because when you come here, you get to see all the different events. But what I found out is here, because at first I was like, I know I have more friends that have attended events than this, because if you look through, you'll see only 1 or 2 or nobody has attended events, and it's highly unusual because I know I invite a lot more people to events. So I found this out, and you select all guests, and there's way more people. So you just go to this all guests, and it shows you other guests who you may have in your contacts.
Yo, come out here and make noise right now. No, in here. Come out here.
So you just keep going through that and select all guests. So you get way more people out of that. All guests. All guests. Click on more, and just keep going through the list. So this is part of this kind of got me going tonight to really go ahead and make this video again. I'm gonna make it again just so y'all can focus more on this and not the background noise I got going on here. But I still wanted to show those of you who maybe wanted to help out tonight how you can do this real quick. So for the purpose of tonight, you don't need to go and create any categories or anything like that. Just pretty much the main thing is, if you have attended any of these events, to go ahead and click on that all guest parts, and you really get a lot more people out of that. So, and you can see over here, the numbers increasing, and again, having these categories and joining these events, which allows you to select more people, it minimizes that number of the all friends you have. And the reason you want that is because you don't want to go through all 588 friends if you don't have to. Because ultimately, once you're done selecting all these friends, you will have to individually select friends. So this way is much better, so that way you can do it in groups. And so now, these are some more events. I might have went through these already. I should be at groups right now. So now groups. I have too many friends in this group, and probably for the next few King Noble groups. But some of the other groups now, you can go through and you click on more. And keep going. You're ultimately just getting that number down, so that way it's less individual people that you have to select each and every time. Okay, so that's it. There's no more there are no more people for me to select that I have in any categories. So I have 175 people that I've been able to select. So I'm going to send those right now just to show you what happens. And when you come, if you don't do them all at once, and what happens when you come back. So you got to enter this security check every time, I guess, you select a certain amount of friends. That is, not just a little bit. 175 is a little bit. So that's 175. And that's what happens. So you refresh your screen. And it'll show you the difference and how many people were invited. And you might have to do that 2 or 3 times to see it. But you really don't need to see that unless you want to make, of course you want to make sure your friends were invited. But another way to find that out is to go right back to the invite and choose your friends again. Every time you come, they'll suggest a certain amount of friends to you. Not really a great amount, but the main thing is that you'll see that if you do scroll to the bottom, that's where they're going to have all the friends that you did invite. So remember, if you had seen right before I left, I came here and like maybe one of these buttons was selected. So that person is no longer there. They've been moved down to the bottom. And then what you got to do is go through each one of these and select them like this. And so I have 588 friends here, so I selected 175. So I mean, I probably got about 300 or 400 more of these people to add. But again, it really helps for you to take the time to do this when we are doing a blog talk show, to assist in getting the message out and reaching the people who are receptive. Some people, they want to wake up, they just don't have that one that one message, that one meditation that King Noble is going to deliver that's going to catapult them out of their slumber, because our people are asleep. Right now a lot of people are mad and angry, upset at the system and white supremacy and everything going on, but they don't have a game plan. They don't have nothing to really combat the situation that's going on. And people have been saying, okay, well, yeah, we protest and we do this, but the week after that everything is back to normal. Clearly everything has not been back to normal, and people are still upset. They're still protesting. So what we can do is to actually make something out of this and to listen to the message King Noble has to offer, to get some enlightenment, some black enlightenment, and move forward from there. So show your devotion, show your assistance. Some of you say you can't donate, or what else can I do, even if you have donated. And this is something that you can do when we're having radio shows and blog talks and stuff like this. And another video I wanted to make is just to show you just how to basically share in groups. I'm not necessarily going to do that in the video next, but that also helps with some of the videos that we have. You might be in some groups that we're not in. It'd be helpful to add us to those groups, also to join our groups and invite your friends to our groups. That's the video I'll probably show you how to do next. So as you can see, I'm at 116 people and I still got quite a bit to go. But I'm going to do this for now. I'm going to go ahead and upload this video, so if you are watching this tonight, you can see this tonight, and hopefully you can hear, you know, the instructions of how I showed you how to do this tonight, before I make another video, of course, without all the noise in the background. So thanks for watching Black Supremacy, and go ahead and invite your friends tonight.